So everyone has their favorite Pokemon, and hey, I love my favorite Pokemon. I'm absolutely obsessed with my favorite Pokemon. So for this video, I'm going to go over the top 10 Pokemon that I'm obsessed with. Number 10, Raticate. I love Raticate. I am absolutely obsessed with this little guy. I think it's not as bad as everyone makes it out to be. I use it on my Nuzlocke, and honestly, it actually hits relatively hard. Like Guts and Facade, it hits decently well. Now, it's not the best thing in the world. It is still pretty weak. I mean, look at its stats. It's absolutely horrible, right? I don't like the stats at all, but I think it hits relatively hard for a playthrough and I use a team on Showdown with Raticate. It doesn't do much. Like, it doesn't do much but die, but it's funny and it's fun to use. Like, I love it. And hey, I'm using it on my Pokemon Fusion and I fuse it with Snorlax. He's a little chunky guy. Look at this little chunky. I love him. Like, I absolutely love this guy. And hey, I am just having a lot of fun with making content about him. And yeah, I love Raticate. Number 9, of course, it's Yanmega, a bug Pokemon. If you watch my channel, you know that I absolutely love the bug type. The bug type's my favorite typing, and I think Yanmega looks absolutely cool. Honestly, one of the most underrated Sinnoh Evolution Pokemon. I really like it. I haven't used it much in battle, honestly. Like, the last time I used it was in Legends Arceus. It was on my first team ever that I ever used it. And honestly, it was really fun to use, and I really, really like it. I love the colors of the shiny. It's light blue with a little bit of red and everything. It's really, really nice looking, and hey, it's actually pretty strong. I wish it was a dragon type, because I want a dragon bug. Like, this is a one typing I've been waiting forever, because I love the bug typing, of course. And hey, I love Yanmega. The design is really cool. It hits really hard. And hey, Tin and Lens is really, really nice. Well, yeah, and I like it. So yeah. Number 8. Of course, another bug type. I love the bug typings. I can't help it. I'm obsessed with the bug type. And hey, I love Heracross, except for the female Heracrosses. I hate the stupid freaking heart-shaped horns. They just look absolutely stupid. I like the male Heracross though. I love the colorations. The blue is really, really nice. The little yellow eyes are really nice too. It's Fighting Bug, one of my more favorite typings. I love the Bug typing, and Fighting is one of my more favorite typings. And hey, it hits really hard. I like Guts. Again, Guts is one of my more favorite abilities in the game. And I always liked it. Throughout the anime, like when I was younger, I loved watching it in the anime. I think it's one of Ash's strongest Pokemon in the anime. Although I haven't been watching the anime for a while, so I might be wrong for that idea, but I really like it. I think it's a very underrated Pokemon. Oh, maybe not. It's not because a lot of people like it, but honestly, I like Heracross. I hope that we get a new like regional variant of it or something like that. But yeah, I like it. I think Heracross is really, really cool. And yeah, number 7. It's finally not a bug type, Crobat. I love Crobat. The coloration's absolutely cool. The design is beautiful. It's actually my most used Pokemon in any playthrough. Crobat's kind of just like that one old reliable Pokemon that I always go to if I want a good flying type in any generations. Zubat is very, very popular throughout every generations. You can find a Crobat pretty much everywhere you go. It is a little bit annoying to evolve with friendship, but hey, it's really, really fun to use. It's really fast. One of the fastest Pokemons in the game. And hey, it's just fun to use and so reliable, pretty much. It's just an old reliable Pokemon that I love using. It's so cool. I just really like it, you know? This is a part of the video where I ask for you to like and subscribe because I want to reach 1,000 subscribers. Thank you! Number 6, Crookedile. I love Crookedile. The red looks really nice with the black, and it has a pretty cool shiny. It hits really hard. You can actually find it in black and white really early on, actually. I believe after the 3rd gym. So it's a pretty nice way to find it and use it. And hey, it's a ground typing. I really like the ground typing. I think ground type is one of the best types in the game. It's definitely the best offensive typing in my opinion. I really like the ground typing. And it's just a really cool crocodile, right? I love the desert setting of any kind of game. Like, I really like the idea of deserts. And it's a reptile, which I love reptile Pokemon. After bug Pokemon, reptiles are probably my favorite of all time, honestly. I really like the reptile Pokemon. And hey, Crocodile's just the coolest one after the one at the very second of my favorites. And yeah, stay tuned to see who's the best reptile Pokemon. Number 5, old reliable Neoking. I love Neoking. Neoking is just a really cool cancer Pokemon. I really love the colorations. I think it's really fun to use in a battle. You have a really good moveset with stuff like, let's say, Ice Beam, you have Sludge Wave, Earth Power, Flamethrower. You could also have something like, let's say, Shadow Ball or Thunderbolt if you want to use it. And hey, you have Sheer Force as an ability. I love Sheer Force. Sheer Force is one of my favorite abilities in the game. I think it's really, really fun to use. Pretty much, it boosts up your power without having any kind of chances to like burn or freeze or something like that, right? And it's just really, really fun. And I really like the shinies as well. I like the shinies of most of the Pokemon that are my favorites. They're just really, really good shinies. And hey, I like it. It's a ground typing, poison to my more favorite typings in the game. I just really enjoy using Neoking. It's always reliable. It will always be really good in canted playthroughs. And hey, if you haven't used one, definitely use one. It's really, really fun. Number 4, Staraptor. I want to start off with Staraptor section by saying Staraptor as in the anime cry, but my microphone kind of sucks for that, so I can't. But I love Staraptor. The design is so simple, yet so cool looking. I love it. It just looks so sharp and slick. Like it can definitely kill you by just squeezing on your skull. Like it could crush it with one simple crush, right? But it's so cool. I love it. I love this thing. I'm absolutely obsessed. I use it pretty much every single time I play a single playthrough because it's just so cool and actually is really strong, unlike most regional birds. Like, it's the best one for any playthrough, I feel. Like, any other regional birds, it just doesn't work as well as Staraptor, in my opinion. At least for a playthrough. Corviknight's definitely better competitively, but I love Staraptor. And hey, really good stats, really good ability, and hey, you have close combat, which is really, really nice. I love Staraptor. I'm obsessed with Staraptor. It is now time for the very big free, baby! And for number 3, I love Zangoose. Zangoose is absolutely awesome. Honestly, probably one of the most underrated Pokemon of all time. I love this Pokemon, honestly. It skyrocketed to my very favorite within this year and the past year. I don't know what came over me, but I love this thing. It's absolutely awesome. The design is really, really cool. I love the little red, like, Thunderbolt eye scar thingy. And then the colorations for the shiny. Oh my god, it's such an underrated shiny. It doesn't change much. All that change is the red turns into a very light blue. And honestly, it just looks really, really nice with that shiny. And it's actually pretty strong. I always wanted to use it in Emerald, but we never been able to use it because, hey, we got a stupid snake because of anime reasons. The stupid, stupid Seviper. I just want to strangle it. I don't like Seviper. I like Zangoose. Probably because I just hate Seviper because I wanted to use Zangoose in Emerald for so long. But honestly, I just like it. I like it. It has a really good moveset too. You have stuff like, let's say, Facade, since you have Toxic Boost, you already get a huge boost in your power already. And then you have Close Combat, you have Facade. I already said Facade, oh well. You have the element of punches, you have something like, let's say, Seed Bomb, or Play Rough, or Gunk Shot. So you have a pretty much every typing of physical coverage, and I love it. I just love this Pokemon. I wish everyone liked it a lot more. Number 2, Torterra. I think Torterra has the very best, objectively, the very best starter design of any starter Pokemon. I love how it looks. It looks absolutely cool. I think Turtwig is absolutely adorable. I love Turtwig. It's so freaking cute. And Torterra just looks absolutely awesome. It looks so strong compared to any other starter Pokemon. It just looks so strong, which saddens me because it's actually one of the worst starter Pokemon of all time. Because it just has a really bad typing. Granted, I think the typing's really, really cool. Grass and ground sounds like it would be really cool. And for Torterra's design, it does look really cool. However, it just sucks in battle, which is so sad. I hope that it gets some kind of new, like, Legends Arceus form where it's not so bad. Like, it's not so weak to ice. Honestly, if it were much faster, it would be really, really good. But it makes no sense for Torterra to be fast since it's a giant tortoise with a freaking island on the back of its head. Or not on the back of his head, on his shell, right? And it just looks so cool. I love it. Like, it looks just so freaking cool. And yeah, I just like it. Number one, you all knew this. You all knew it was coming. Let's be real. Even if you are a new person or new viewer to my channel, you should already know my favorite Pokemon is Scyther and Scizor. I absolutely love them. I think Scizor has such a cool looking design. It's a freaking metal mantis. It's awesome. It's combined with two of my favorite typings in the game, Bug and Steel, with a really, really good typing. It's genuinely really, really good. You're only weak to fire, and being able to resist more than half of the types in the game, it's amazing! And it's just so much fun to use. It's my most used Pokemon of all time. I use it on all of my teams. Like, I always use Scizor. It's just so much fun to use. I love Technician Bullet Punch. And hey, Cypher's cool too. I love it. I know it's kind of cheating to put two on in one, but honestly, I didn't want to separate them because then I would just be fanboying over both of them and it would just fill up two slots where I can just put it into one. Well, I do think that they are cool enough and objectively so much more different than almost any other evolution line where you could like realistically put them in and justify why they're in two different slots. I just want to put them in one because I love them. Like I love them. And I think it's cool that Scyther can also be really, really strong even though it's evolved. It's awesome. I just wish that Scyther had dual wing beats still. Then it would hit really, really hard and it would honestly probably rise to Aryu maybe even. Like it's just so cool. And yeah, I just think they're cool. I think the design of Scyther and Scizor are so cool. The freaking scythe hands and the claws, awesome. And the colorations of freaking Scizor, oh my gosh, the red looks so freaking cool on it. And the shiny is finally fixed in Scarlet and Violet. Like that's the one thing I absolutely love about Scarlet and Violet. That they fixed freaking Scizor's horrible, horrible shiny. I hated his shiny. Like it looks so ugly. And then they finally fix it by giving it the freaking metal design. Thank you so much, Scarlet and Violet. Oh my god. You fixed the one flaw to Scizor. I love Scizor. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, if you like this video, like and subscribe. I'm definitely going to do more videos like this now. Since I'm finally getting into editing and everything. But I love it. I just love freaking Scizor. And yeah, goodbye.